Gemini cosmetic. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, hello. My name is Brittany and my channel name is pronounced Bratterstein. Today's video, as I'm sure you gathered from the title and the thumbnail, is going to be a fun one. At least it's going to be fun to me. It's one I'm pretty excited about. It's one that I have been wanting to do for a while, but I hadn't done because I was being cheap, and then I decided not to be cheap, and now we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. Do it right. Do it right. Do it tight. Today's video is going to be a review, a tutorial, and swatches on the not new, but very coveted, at least for me, Gemini eyeshadow palette by Melt Cosmetics. This palette is so gorgeous. When I saw it online, I was just like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's love at first sight. But then you can only buy it on Melt's website, and then I saw the price tag, and then I saw the shipping. And when I saw what the total would be with shipping, I was like, you know what? I don't know who you think you are, but you are not this person, so you need to calm down and you need to not do that because you are not in that tax bracket, so maybe sit down and stay in your lane, right? Right. But then Melt started getting sold on Sephora, so I could get free Sephora shipping with one, I think you get free shipping if it's $50 regardless, and this is more than $50, and two, I have Rouge, so I get free shipping, I think anyways, right? Is that right? That might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So anyways, I bit the bullet and I finally picked up the Gemini palette. It was out of stock for a while, so I set it up so Sephora would send me an email when it was back in stock because that's how badly I wanted it. And when I got the email, I was like, I'm doing it. I've been wanting it. The time is right. The stars have aligned and I'm going to buy it. And now I have it. It's mine. It's mine. So as I'm sure you can gather, I'm very excited about this and I really just want to get into it. So I think we should just go ahead and get in this video. Do you want to do that? Let's do that. Let's do that right now. If you would like to see me do a quick tutorial and a review and some swatches on the Melt Cosmetics Gemini eyeshadow palette, just keep on watching. Let me bring you in closer so we can get right up into this and get right up into this and get right up into this. Do I look like just like a mother right now? I feel like something about these earrings, which I love by the way. I got them in the FabFitFun box. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up there. I'm pretty sure it'll be up before this one. Ugh. I got these earrings and I'm obsessed with them, but I feel like I look like somebody's mother. And I am not anyone's mother. I have no children unless you count my babies, which are my cats and my dog. In which case I am a mother, but I'm not a mother of like people. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you the inside of this palette. Oh my goodness. I actually already tried to film this video, but the lighting, I didn't time it well and I lost natural light. I'll put some clips in showing you my first impressions because I was going to do a first impressions review on this palette, but then it didn't work out right and the lighting went badly, so I decided to just use it a couple times. I've used it pretty much every day since I got it, and now I have more of a rounded review on it instead of a first impressions, but I'll show you real quick my first impressions when I saw it. And the packaging looks exactly like the box, which is really, really nice. I was kind of hoping it would because this is so gorgeous. Now let's look at the tones together. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, 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 no. Bitch. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty in person. I'm so excited to try this out. So let's just freaking do it, dude. I want to put these on my eyes and I want to put them on my eyes right now. Right now. As you can see, I was very excited to get into the palette, and let me show you the color scheme again in this lighting since it's a little bit better. In my dirty mirror because I've been using the crap out of this palette. Oh, isn't it stunning? Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she beautiful? Where are my nostrils? There are my nostrils. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, well now that you have seen what she looks like, which is a gorgeous girl. She's like conventionally hot. She's not like wearing glasses and she might be hot, but you can't tell. She's like obviously good looking and all the boys already like her. There she is. Let's go ahead and put her on my eyes. So I'm gonna start with the shade Luna right here and put that in my crease with a fluffy brush. I guess I should bring you in even closer. I wonder if I can. Let's see if I can get any closer. Wait a second. So I'm just going to put this in the crease. This is a perfect like one and done eyeshadow for me. If I just want something super natural just to kind of make the crease look a little bit more existent, defined, this is a perfect shade for my skin tone at least. I bet if you're deeper than me, this would be a really good matte lid shade. Okay, so now that we have that color built in the crease, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I'm trying to decide. I want to do something kind of natural because I'm going out, but I also want to recreate a look that I just posted yesterday on my Instagram. I will put my Instagram on the screen here. It's just Bradderstein, like my namesake here. But I did this really cool like green and yellow look, and I think I'm gonna do that even though it's a little more complicated. And I hate wearing like really intense makeup looks out because then people look at me and I don't like to be looked at. But I'm gonna do it because I really loved how it looked and I got a lot of good feedback on it, and I think you guys would like to see it if you don't follow me on Instagram. So I'm gonna show you real quick. So I'm gonna go in with the darkest green, which is Fire OG. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the outer corner and draw a wing up. From there, get our shape. Now I'm keeping my eye open to see where my natural crease is, and I'm drawing it a little above there. Just like that. Okay, so now that we have that shape down, I'm gonna match it on the other eye real quick, so just 1 second. I'm gonna do magic and I'm gonna come back and they're both gonna be done. So wait a second. And we have 2 done. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now I'm gonna take the shade Leo and I'm gonna blend that out a bit. I just realized that Leo's actually the deepest shade and Fire OG isn't, so sorry for that confusion. I'm now going to take the shade Mochi here and I'm going to blend that out. Okay, I'm now going to take the shade Lorelei and I'm going to fill in all the space with that yellow. Listen, so pretty. I'm going to take that same shade and hit it on the lower lash line, blend it out real heavy. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Fire OG and hit that on the lower lash line also. Okay, and last I'm going to take the shade Bonnie and put that along the top of the lash line, and then I'm going to put on some mascara. And I'm going to kind of connect it to that wing shape like that. Make it all cohesive and connecting. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and throw on some mascara and some lipstick, and then I'm going to come back here and give you my... No. I'm going to throw on mascara. I'm going to throw on lipstick. I'm going to give you some quick arm swatches, and then I'm going to come back and give you my final thoughts and review. So I will be right back. Just one moment. Here is Luna, Gemini, Lorelei, Polka Dot, and Cupcake. And here is Bonnie. That's swatch so weird. Okay. Leo, Goals, Fire OG, and last but not least, Mochi. And those are all the arm swatches right there, just for your reference on my skin tone. Okay, 1 second. Okay guys, so this is the completed look using the Melt Cosmetics Gemini eyeshadow palette. Alright, so the only thing that I changed real quick is I added a little bit of goals under my lower lash line in the center to kind of give it that like sad girl I've been crying effect, you know, with like the glistening on the lower lash line. And then popped white in the inner corner, put on mascara, and then put on my lipstick. This lip is my favorite from last summer. If you've been here a while, you would remember it is Sunkissed by Tarte. 1 second, I will show you. Sunkissed by Tarte. I bought another tube of it. This is just my summer lipstick. What can I say? I find something I love and I continue loving it, and I haven't used it in like a year. And it was on sale when I went to buy the Gemini palette, so I was like, oh, I should pick it up again, and I'm so glad I did because it's my perfect nude. I don't know for sure if I love it with this look, but it'll do for right now. So now that you have seen the performance of the eyeshadows and the swatches of the eyeshadows, I will give you my final thoughts right now. By the way, I'm sorry if you can hear the shower. My husband is in the shower. We have to leave in about 10 minutes. So I'm like getting through this outro because we're going to, he has a tattoo appointment at 12:30 and it is 12:15. So let's get into this. So what do I think of the Melt Cosmetics Gemini eyeshadow palette? I think it is so stunning. If these tones are something you like, I think you will be happy if you pick up this palette. These tones are exactly what I like. The Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, which if you haven't seen that video, I will put it up here, is another one that I thought was beautiful, which is also high in price, because this is $58. That one is $65, so they're not far off in price, and I ended up not thinking that that one was worth it, spoiler alert, just for me personally, because tonally it wasn't up my alley enough for me to justify the price. This is exactly what I like. This I can use constantly, day to day. This could be my eyeshadow palette, and when I wanted to do something a little more fun, boom, I've got this half over here. We got the blackest of blacks in the center. I wish it had a matte white, but you know what? I use my Juvia's Place matte white anyway all the time. I never stick to one palette, if I'm honest. I mean, sometimes I do, but if I have it open in front of me, if I'm at home, I'll use more than one palette. That's just what I do. This shade Mochi, I think, is so special and so stunning. I've never seen a shade like this, and I love it. I think it's a really cool complement to Lorelei. I feel like it's a kind of mustard, but also sort of green, and I think it's really unique and stunning, and it might be one of my favorites. No, it definitely is one of my favorites in this palette. That and Lorelei I am obsessed with, and I love Luna, because Luna is just like the best crease shade for me that there ever has been. Now, with that said, the shade Gemini is garbage. It's just like not a good eyeshadow. The Goals is a much better shimmer. Gemini is like, it's like you really have to dig into it to get anything out, and though that looks pretty on the finger because the light's hitting it from outside, it just doesn't really perform very well. I'm pushing really hard, and I don't know if you can see how thin and like sparse it swatches, but it's just not a great eyeshadow. But with that said, I don't really use shimmer that much. I'm a matte eyeshadow bitch. Like, shimmer's cool, and like I like how it looks today with this little pop under the lash line, but I'm not somebody who judges a palette by its shimmers. I judge a palette by its mattes, and the mattes in here I enjoy. The greens are they a little bit tough to blend out? But yeah, they're greens. I've never used a dark green that isn't a little tough to blend out because it's just not like a common shadow. They must be harder to formulate, otherwise everybody would be doing them the way everybody does all the other neutrals and blues and things that do blend out well. You don't see a lot of greens, and I think that's probably because they're hard to formulate. But I was able to blend it out just fine, and I think that this looks beautiful. If you want like a close-up shot, again, my Instagram is Bradderstein, and I have like a close-up shot of this eye look, but from like yesterday when I did it, or like last week. Not yesterday, but like, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. I finished it off with the new Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. I'm thinking of doing a review on that, so let me know if you would like to see that. Maybe I could do Better Than Sex and then Damn Girl, one on each eye. I'm still testing it out to get like a fully formed opinion, but if you want to see it, let me know, because I'll do it for you. And yeah, that's really my final thoughts. I think the palette is worth it for me. I think tonally, if you like it, you will enjoy it. If you were getting it for the Gemini shade, I don't know why you would go to this expensive of a palette for like a gold metallic when you can get that anywhere. But if you wanted it for the mattes, you will be happy. If you liked the shade Goals, you will be happy. And if these tones speak to you the way they speak to me, my baby, you will be happy, because it is beautiful. And I'm really excited that I purchased it finally. I should have gotten it a while back. I should have picked it up a while back, because it's just so beautiful. I'm just so happy. I feel a little self-conscious going out of the house like this because it's a lot of makeup, but it is what it is. Okay guys, so that completes this video. If at any point you liked what you saw, make sure to give it a like and smash that subscribe button to become a part of the Brat Pack. I put out new videos every week. And if you want to follow me on my other social media, Bradderstein is for makeup, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you want to follow my fitness journey, it is Fatterstein. I lost 90 pounds and then gained 20 back, and I'm trying to lose the remaining 30 for 100 pounds total. So if you want to follow that journey, you can feel free to do so, and I'd love to have you there. Every single like, comment, and subscribe helps me out as a smaller channel. So if you want to help a girl out and do a good deed for the day, just make sure to like, comment, subscribe, or share this video. Now, if you are a binge watcher like I am of all things TV, YouTube, all things in general, you can go ahead and click on one of these videos over here. These are links I put up in the past. If you click on my face, it'll take you to where you can subscribe to my channel so we can hang out all the time. I think you should do it. I think it's a great idea. Thank you so much for hanging out hanging out for me, with me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.